Goals should be attainable. We want to set goals for ourselves that are difficult, but something that we can attain.
Setting and accomplished goals shows that you are resilient. It shows that you're thinking ahead.
If I have a goal in mind, whether it be a small one or a large one, if I can reach those, it helps that personal or that inner self have confidence, and then you reach out for further goals.
Proves to yourself and somewhat to everybody on the outside that you can achieve things that you put your mind to.
I have daily goals. I have weekly goals, monthly goals. I mean, you have to have little goals for big goals.
Having a goal and seeing it through could be life-changing for whether it's your physical fitness or whether it's an ideal where you want to be with you and your family in the next 5 years.
When I had my stroke, my initial goal was to get back to 100%. And for the first few days, that was all I could think of. And after a few weeks, I started to understand that my condition was probably not going to allow me to get back to exactly how I was. So I needed to adjust that new goal.
The loss of my wife forced me into areas that I didn't want to go. But yet I needed to be. Places that I needed to go. When she died in my first year of seminary, I think I saw myself as the rubber band. Like, I'm just gonna go back to normal. I'm gonna just keep pressing on. And I had a choice to make 2 weeks after she passed away, and that was, do I go to officer training or not? And this was to fulfill this dream I'd had to become a chaplain for years. And at the end of that, I would have become a chaplain candidate. And I thought, Kristen would want me to go, I'm gonna go.
But if you ultimately use all those resilient factors to get through to achieve your goal, it's extremely life satisfying.
And you can always look back and say, well, I know it was tough, I know it was hard, but I got it done. So that helps you with the next goal. The next goal may be a little bit tougher, a little bit harder, but you can always look back and say, I achieved it, I did it, so I can do it again.
Like I tell my own children, if they're concentrating on sports and goals, they're not worried about the other bad stuff, because the other bad stuff will come. And if they stay focused, it really helps keep them mindful of what's going on.
My father served 22 years in the Air Force, and I've always watched him work really hard for everything that he ever had. So he was very goal-oriented, and it just was something that I looked up to, so I knew that that's how I needed to be as well. I set very large goals for myself, and I need to make sure that I reach them due to the type A personality. But pushing towards them and reaching them finally, there's nothing more gratifying.
I never want to look back and say, what if? What if I, try a little harder? What if I, maybe studied a little longer? What if I, did this instead of that? So I try to do everything.